right, the neighborhood of Harlem needs no introduction. For Black Americans, it is the mecca. It's also home to the only neighborhood-specific restaurant week, featuring 60, yes, you heard me right, 60 restaurants and bars. The Harlem Restaurant Week is back for fall season starting this Sunday. And keeping that Harlem hospitality in mind, the organizer, Harlem Park to Park, has partnered with the Angel Food Project to deliver meals to food insecure families. Joining me now is Nikoa Evans-Hendricks. She's executive director of Harlem Park to Park. It's a pleasure to have you on the show. I can't lie to you, I'm excited right now. 60 restaurants and bars, that is a huge number. Tell me about some of the highlights of Restaurant Week.
Well, first of all, we're excited because this is actually the 12th year that we have produced Harlem Restaurant Week. Harlem Park to Park has been in existence 12 years, and this is our oldest and most successful marketing platform. And it has grown every year since year one. But what's really exciting is that, as you said, we have 60 restaurants participating, and this is during a pandemic when the hospitality sector has been one of the hardest hit. So the fact that we're able to produce a program like this, what's unique about ours is that it is across 3 neighborhoods, East, West, and Central Harlem. We produce it in collaboration with our sister neighborhoods. And it really is a celebration of all things Harlem, the best of our culinary and hospitality scene. We are world class here in Harlem, and so we know this, but we love to show off a little bit during Harlem Restaurant Week and bring all the flavor to the rest of the world.
First of all, yeah. Harlem like to show off every day of every week, not just on Restaurant Week. I'll let you add that. Talk to me about COVID a little bit more. You talked about COVID and how things have been impacted.
How the business has been impacted. I mean, again, small businesses around the country, around the world were impacted. And certainly we've all heard the reports about Black-owned businesses being disproportionately impacted. But what is really interesting, and we're very proud of here in Harlem, is that we certainly felt the impact, but the community here in Harlem, we have an infrastructure here that actually was put in place many years ago to support the small business community. I mean, Harlem Park to Park has been very influential in that. We formed during the last economic downturn in 2009 with 9 businesses, and now we represent over 300. And so when this downturn hit, we knew exactly what to do because we've been there before. So we were able to provide the support, whether it was marketing support, disseminating information, making sure our businesses were prepared to survive and thrive during this pandemic, and the community stayed put in Harlem, very supportive. Harlem is a small town in a big city. It's very Southern hospitality, and the community had a vested interest in ensuring our businesses survive. So we are standing strong, and our Restaurant Week is proof of that. 60 businesses supporting this effort. And we have every cuisine you can think of. Harlem is an international culinary community. So we have everything from Italian, Thai, obviously Southern cuisine, barbecue, Japanese, French, African. You can take a trip around the world without even leaving the neighborhood of Harlem. And we love that. So we welcome everyone to come. We also are excited because, as you mentioned, the partnership, this is the first year we've had a community outreach component added to the Harlem Restaurant Week initiative. And the food insecure, of course, during COVID, a lot of curtains were pulled back, about the disparity in this country in a lot of areas. And the hospitality community stepped up when it came to feeding the community, even when our restaurants were closed down. And Harlem certainly led in that effort. One of our chefs here, Chef J.J. Johnson, was one of the first to kind of get out front feeding the frontline workers, and the rest of the community stood up and met the challenge. And so we wanted to continue that effort with Harlem Restaurant Week and joining with the Angel Food Project. So our restaurants that are participating donated meals that are going to be picked up and delivered to food insecure families on Tuesday, November 9th, as a way for us to continue feeding our community while also marketing our businesses.
No, that's important work. It's powerful work. And one of the things we have to talk about when we talk about food insecurity, in addition to access, is this question of food waste. What can we do to combat food waste? And again, this is obviously a story about Harlem, which is a reflection of all of Black America. And when we talk about food waste, it's something we can all talk about.
Well, it's interesting. This relationship, I'll mention again with the Angel Food Project. Our goal actually is to expand that. We're hoping by the first of the year, their organization, they actually partner with restaurants to access the surplus food that these restaurants often have to throw away, and that food then becomes groceries and meals that can be distributed to their families. So we are trying to address that in this small way by continuing the partnership through our restaurant community. And we feel like leveraging the hospitality community, the restaurant community, is joining the ranks to fight food insecurity. It's a powerful network, and we really saw that at work during the pandemic. And there's really a strong interest in the community nationwide to continue supporting this. So there was a lot of innovation that came out of the pandemic and how to address and provide solutions to a lot of the issues that were raised. And certainly when it comes to feeding communities and food insecurity, the hospitality community is going to continue to innovate in how we do that. And there is a lot of waste that we can sort of repurpose for this very purpose, which is feeding our families.
And of course, this is
Oh,
happening
look
in
at these
Harlem.
photos.
Harlem to
Yeah,
me,
of course. We take
aren't
care
they
of our
beautiful?
own,
The
right?
photos are. That's it. That's what Harlem does. And there's a few places around the country. I would obviously, I'm a Philadelphian, so I'm gonna say Philly is one of those places. You can't meet somebody from Detroit or Chicago that don't tell you that black people weren't born in Detroit and then walked to Africa. Like we all think our places are like the mecca of civilization, but Harlem is something special too. What does Harlem mean to you?
Well, what's interesting about my background? I'm not born and raised Harlem. I've been in Harlem for 22 years, but I'm actually a military brat. I'm the daughter of a retired Air Force colonel, intelligence officer. So I grew up traveling abroad most of my childhood, not really having roots in any one place. And so for me, Harlem, my family's from the South, though. I'm from Georgia originally. So Harlem, when I moved to New York, I got a little bit of Georgia, got a little bit of that Southern hospitality, the Southern household that I grew up in, and the international community that I'd experienced growing up around the world. So Harlem was home for me in a way that no place had ever been. And I set roots 22 years ago, and have been trying to contribute to the community ever since. So for me, Harlem has represented the roots and the home base that I never had. And it's such a welcoming community, and represents all walks of life, that many people that come from overseas will often say, this reminds me of the village that I'm from. And so that truly is what Harlem is. It's the village of Harlem. We refer to it as that. And Harlem has that feeling that, like, you can kind of borrow a cup of sugar from across a white picket fence. It gives you that sense of community. We're really proud of
Mm.
that, to be in New York City and you still get that small town feel. It makes it really special, and why it's so important to so many of us that live there to preserve that. So we fight really hard to hold on to what we feel is one of the jewels of New York City, New York, and certainly the world.
Absolutely. Well, what happens in Harlem is often a reflection of what's happening in broader Black America. So this fight to deal with food insecurity, this struggle to feed the hungry, this commitment to expanding culture and beauty and Black joy in the midst of pandemic, it's so inspirational. Nikoa, thank you so much for the work you're doing, and thank you
Thank
so much
you.
for joining me on Black News Tonight.